All right, so this is going to be a quick little video on how to do a tail swap on an Eon Glide. So when you get a tail kit off a website, it's going to come with a few things. It's going to come with your tail. It's going to come with a new guide pin, and it's going to come with a rigging needle I make that really helps with putting this this tail in cleaner. It's actually sharpened on this end, so be careful when you get it out of the bag. It's got a plug on it, just don't stick yourself with it. Anyway, so here we go. When you take the tail out of an Eon, the pins are actually flared on the top side, so you can you see how that thing's actually flared out. So when they come out bottom to top, so this way. So you can actually use the pin that comes with your kit. Just take the pointy end, put it on the guide pin, and actually pop the old one out. It'll just pop out. You pull it out the top, take your tail out. So tail swaps aren't that bad on these. So you're basically gonna get your tail, and this thing's actually got a pocket in here, and we do that because you see a lot of baits where the edge of the tail gets broke off or whatnot, and you've got this big slit that runs up the back of the bait and the tail sits in it, and ours it's really shallow, and everything bridges across, so we think it makes it stronger. But so you're gonna take your tail, and it's gonna press up inside that rear cavity like that. So everything's kind of even top and bottom. It's not a lot of up and down play in them. Biggest thing you need to make sure of is that the tail's sitting in there straight. Every now and then you'll get one it wants to lean a little bit. All you gotta do is put your finger on the back side of it and press down on it when you're using this rigging needle, and whichever way it's leaning, just kind of give it a little help the other way and rig it like that, and it takes care of it. So like I said, you're gonna put your tail in. You're gonna take this rigging needle that it comes with, press down on it, like press down on the back of the tail, like I was saying, and just kind of wet that needle. It's these tails are silicone, so it helps a little bit. But kind of look at how you're putting it in. You're going hole to hole. So, and it's going to span the bait like that. You kind of twist it once or twice. And like I said, this needle just helps give you a little bit more control and makes a guide hole in the tail. So then you're going to grab your new pin. Same deal. Wet it. And since you've already got that hole in that tail, helps everything go in a lot easier. And you'll notice when you get this thing and you push it down, the head of that guide pin is actually going to be flared out a little bit. That's because the hole's a touch smaller than the guide pin, keeps everything tight. I use like the backside of a pair of pliers. Use a drill bit, anything that you're just not going to scratch your bait all up. But all you do is use something flat, put it on the backside of that guide pin, and press down, and you'll see that guide pin actually seats down in there. So this is completely slick. There's nothing all bulged up. And then you'll see this pin's a little long, and that just helps get everything centered and locked in. I use side cutters or flush cuts. I get these from Harbor Freight. They're pretty cheap, but they're like the biggest flush cuts you can get. You can use side cutters, dikes. The biggest thing with flush cuts is they just get the pin really close to the body. So all you do is press your pliers all the way up against the body, and you're just gonna zip it off. So that gives you a really clean little deal. Everything's super lined up, but we put tails in this way because most people pin them across the body. So you've got a pin that's going through one little section of material. And we think this is a little bit better. It actually, you've got that whole big mass of silicone, and it goes completely through that whole piece versus just one little tag in the middle. But anyway, if you got any questions, reach out. I got no problem walking anybody through or helping out. But that's tail swap on an Eon, and like I said, just yell at me if you got any questions, and y'all have a good day.